complete opposite of what you are in order to spark your identity. Sometimes you're not going to know what a great marriage is until you've been in a sorry one. Because sometimes you have to be around what you're not in order to spark who you really are. Well, after he squanders away all of his inheritance and his wealth, and he's amongst the swine, he makes up in himself. He says, I'm not this. I don't have anything. So let me go back to my father's house. And he comes back to his father. His father welcomes him with open arms and gives him a fatted calf and throws him a party. And he's happy that he's back. Of course, the father in this story represents God. And it doesn't matter how much you sinned against him. Doesn't matter how many mistakes you've made. His arms is always open and ready for you to come back. Amen. Great little story. Then he has a brother who is upset because he hears all this music going on. And Dr. Edmonds, he has this brother that's saying, now wait a minute. Now this joker goes out here and he squanders away everything that he has. He mismanages what you've given him. And you got the nerve to throw this guy a party. What's really going on? And it's funny because the father tells him, it ain't no need to be upset because you've been with me all this time and everything that I have is yours. And the son, sitting there listening to his father also tells him that everything that I have is yours. The reason why we throwing this party is because your brother was lost and now he's found. Your brother was out there and now he's back. And the only reason why I'm discussing this story is because, Chandra, this story, this parable that Jesus is telling to the people is more different, actually, than any other parable that is in the Bible. And I found out why it was one of my favorites today. The reason why that parable is awesome to me is because if you look at the end of the chapter, it never says whether the brother is not mad anymore and goes to the party. It doesn't say whether the brother is still mad and doesn't go. The story ends unresolved. The story ends without an ending. It's like if you're watching a movie and you expecting something to happen, or you know you get to the end of the movie and then the credits just pop up and you left like, what? You know, that's how this story ends. And it's funny because